When it comes to getting shredded, the first thing you need to understand is the truth. The stuff no one on social media wants to tell you. There's no secret workout, no fat burning supplement, and definitely no 10-minute abs that's going to magically carve definition into your body. Getting lean comes down to one simple, unbreakable law. You must be in a calorie deficit, burning more energy than you take in. But here's where most people mess up. They create too big of a deficit, lose muscle, crash their energy, and end up looking smaller instead of sharper. Your goal isn't just to lose weight. It's to reveal muscle, to strip away the fat while keeping every ounce of lean mass you've built. That means your training and your nutrition have to work together. Think of your metabolism as an engine. If you starve it, it stalls. If you feed it the right fuel, enough protein, the right carbs, and smart fats, it becomes a furnace that burns 24/7. That's how you torch fat and keep strength. Now, the science is simple, but the execution is what separates the committed from the comfortable. You need awareness, knowing what you're eating, how much you're training, and how your body's responding. Track it, test it, adjust it. This isn't guesswork, it's precision. When you understand this truth, every rep, every meal, every ounce of effort suddenly has a purpose. If you want to get shredded, you have to stop thinking of your workouts as just burning calories. That's the wrong approach. The real goal is to build your metabolic engine, the machine that keeps burning fat long after you've left the gym. And the only way to do that is through resistance training, not endless cardio, not light weights with high reps until you're bored. You need to challenge your muscles, push them to adapt, to grow, to demand energy even while you're at rest. That's what transforms your body from a calorie storing machine into a calorie burning powerhouse. Here's the science. Muscle tissue is metabolically active. The more lean muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate becomes. That means you burn more fat around the clock, even sitting on the couch. Every time you pick up a weight, every time you hit that last rep when your body's screaming stop, you're feeding that metabolic fire. That's how you earn definition. That's how you earn the physique that looks athletic, not just thin. But remember, this isn't about ego lifting or chasing numbers for the sake of it. Form matters. Intensity matters. Every rep should have purpose. You're not just moving weight, you're sending a signal to your body that says, I need to keep this muscle. Combine that with smart programming, compound lifts, progressive overload, strategic recovery, and you've got a blueprint that never fails. If you want to get shredded, your training is only half the story. The other half is what happens in the kitchen. Nutrition. You can see our USH success every workout, but if your diet's off, your results will stall. Getting lean isn't about starving yourself or cutting out everything you enjoy. It's about fueling like an athlete, not eating like the average person. You're feeding performance and recovery, not cravings. Start with protein, it's the foundation. Every gram you eat helps preserve muscle while you're in a calorie deficit. That means when the fat comes off, the muscle underneath stays. Then look at carbs, they're not the enemy. They're your energy source. The key is timing them right, around your workouts, when your body can actually use them for fuel and recovery. Fats keep them in. They support hormone balance and help keep you full, which means you'll actually stick to your plan. You also need structure. Don't just eat clean. That's vague. Track your intake, understand your portions, and know your targets. This isn't about obsessing over numbers, it's about awareness. Once you know how much your body needs, you're in control. You stop guessing and you start managing results. And here's the biggest shift. Stop thinking of food as comfort or reward. Start seeing it as fuel. Every meal either drives you closer to shredded or further from it. You're not on a diet, you're on a mission. Every bite counts, every meal is strategy. Everyone talks about workouts and diets, but the real transformation starts with what's going on between your ears. The mental game is where most people win or lose this journey. Getting shredded isn't about waiting until you feel motivated. Motivation fades. Some days you'll wake up ready to crush it, and others you'll want to skip everything. That's normal. What matters is discipline, doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. That's the difference between those who dream and those who do. You have to decide who you want to be every single day, not once a month, not just when it's convenient. Every rep, every meal, every late night craving is a decision point. You either feed the old habits that got you stuck, or you fuel the new habits that'll take you forward. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Change always is, but that discomfort, that's progress in disguise. The truth is, the shredded version of you already exists. You just have to earn the right to meet them. That means pushing through the voice that says quit, showing up when no one's watching, and stacking those wins day after day. Because discipline builds momentum, and momentum builds results. Don't rely on hype or short bursts of inspiration. Build a mindset that refuses to break. When your body's tired, your discipline takes over. When your progress slows, your consistency keeps you in the fight. That's how real change happens, not overnight, but through relentless commitment. Most people think getting shredded is all about pushing harder, more workouts, more cardio, more grind. But the truth is, your body doesn't grow when you train. It grows when you recover. That's the part most people ignore. You can train like a machine, but if your recovery is trash, your results will be too. Recovery isn't weakness, it's a weapon. It's what allows your body to rebuild stronger, leaner, and more defined after every session. Sleep is the first pillar. You can't outwork bad sleep. If you're not getting enough quality rest, your hormones take a hit, cortisol goes up, testosterone and growth hormone go down, and suddenly fat loss slows to a crawl. That's not discipline, that's self-sabotage. Then there's stress. When you're constantly wired and running on adrenaline, your body holds onto fat like a survival response. Managing stress isn't optional, it's strategy. Find what calms you: breathing, stretching, walking, whatever keeps your head clear and your body primed to perform. Hydration and recovery nutrition matter too. Water keeps your muscles functioning and your metabolism firing, while post-work out-fuel helps your body repair efficiently. Don't just collapse after a workout and skip your recovery. Treat it like part of your training. Think of recovery as your reset button. It's the balance point that lets your body keep adapting session after session. Without it, you'll burn out, stall progress, and never reach your potential. So, respect the process, recharge your body, and let your hard work actually pay off. Everything up to this point has been about understanding what it takes to get shredded: the truth, the training, the nutrition, the mindset, and the recovery. But now comes the part that separates the talkers from the doers: execution. You can know everything there is to know, but if you don't act on it with consistency and intensity, it means nothing. Getting shredded isn't about perfection, it's about progression. It's about taking the blueprint, applying it daily, and adapting as you go. Your body isn't static, it's constantly responding to the signals you give it. When you train hard, eat right, and stay consistent, it adapts, it gets leaner, stronger, more defined. But when you stop tracking, stop adjusting, and stop holding yourself accountable, it plateaus. That's why you need to measure what matters. Track your workouts, your nutrition, your sleep, your energy. Don't guess no. The more data you have, the more control you gain over your results. And remember, this isn't a short-term project. You're not just getting ready for summer, you're building a lifestyle that lasts. The goal isn't just to get shredded once, it's to stay shredded because you've mastered the habits that keep you there. That's what separates an athlete from a beginner: execution and evolution. You've got the roadmap. The science, the strategy, and the mindset all laid out, but none of it matters unless you act on it. Getting shredded isn't a someday goal, it's a daily decision. You don't wait for motivation, you create it through consistency. Every rep, every meal, every ounce of discipline gets you closer to the body you've earned. So stop watching, stop waiting, and start executing. Because this isn't just about losing fat, it's about becoming unstoppable. The mirror doesn't lie, and neither will your results when you put in the work. Now, go earn it.